built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
Alright, how we doing, everyone? Titus here. Ready to rip some score football. Got a full case I'm going to crack here, and I need somebody to pick which half we want to do. We'll do second half later on tonight. So let's do this. Everyone's having a good 5th of July. Great day yesterday. It's fun. 12 box case. Let me know which 6 you want to do. If you want to do like left, right, middle 6, whatever, then we can go ahead and get started. Box labeled here. We'll have Pokemon to follow right after this. Just forgot to label that last box too. That was Mixer 5. I got left from Gotchas. Sorry, Pascal, I just beat you on the app. So left is the call. Stash these for later. Alright, let's do this. Bought a ton of cards in here. We saw actually quite a few low-numbered ones. I ripped on Thursday for release day. Yeah, I've seen some of the NIL autos are going just crazy, so probably have that spot go up this next week. We keep running them. Alright, Christian also says left. Let's go. Browns in this one, Christian? I don't know about that. See if we can't get you some Shadur. I put a few inserts of him and Dylan Gabriel the other day when we were ripping. Cam Ward on top there. Cam Ward was kind of the only one I was pulling base out of, but Is there anybody else that is like someone decent can have sorters with the list of guys? Basically, the setup of the packs are going to be like 5 rookies on the top, then inserts and color, and then the rest of it will be just vet base. So you'll see me kind of skim through the base. 22 out of 250, Justin Jefferson, Vikings to Tico. So yeah, then it's vet base until I get to the next rookie. Quinn Ewers, Earl McMillan, Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, first cards of all the 25 rookies. So the scorecard parallels are not super rare. You get a bunch of them in each box, but I will pull out rookies of them. First auto is Altoon. That old school Jets jersey, or helmet, and logo is just classic. Jets, going to Ranger Stranger. Ooh, you pulled out of 10 Dylan Gabriel for yourself, Christian? Dang. Yeah, score's been really good the last couple of years. I was saying the other day, feels like it's like really good vet autos, and then obviously it's the first chance at hitting the new class, so makes it kind of fun. It's not expensive, but 4 autos per box, so you get plenty of hits. Brock Bowers, 5 of 35. Going to go to the Raiders. The Raiders to Joe Man. Isaiah Bond, 31 of 35. We're getting all kinds of low-numbered ones. Does the NFL logo mean free agent? Or what? I feel like that's the first time I've seen that. Panini Classics. I feel like, didn't they do that as like a H2 exclusive or something? Kind of like a Prestige. So this will be low serial. I guess technically Bond is high serial. So if I want to look him up, did he get drafted by somebody or did he sign with somebody? Phil Maffa out of 50. Go to the Cowboys. Cowboys to got Jays. To go got Jays. Oh, you are a high serial number. Jackson Dart. Scatterbo, nice. Gonna go to the Giants. So obviously didn't get drafted super high, but just certainly one that that people know coming into the NFL. And I don't know, just because he didn't get drafted super high doesn't mean he can end up being a stud. Giants going to Warbelow. I think he's the type of just big play guy. Could take off. Josh Allen, 184 of 250. Going to the Bills. New high serial number. Ooh, Showtime Jamar Chase on the lenticular. Cool. That's awesome. I did not hit one of those the other day in my half case. Very cool. Bengals are going to go to Felty. Good stuff, Felty. Get that up there, and then let's swap Josh Allen for high serial. Get some more top loaders here in a second. Should still have some ink coming here. Colston Lovelands for the Bears. Cam Ward base. Riley Leonard, cool. We get some good rookie autos here. Same with Scotty, not like top draft picks, but certainly recognizable names coming out of college. Colts to Cooper 312. Shooter Sanders. Insert. Calcaterra, 72 of 250 for the Eagles. And it's Lenore. Go to the Niners. Yeah, like I said, it's a fun product. It's not that expensive for 4 autos, and first chance to chase these guys makes it fun. Niners there to T-Wag, and it's going to do it for box 1 here. Jalen Hurts, 184 of 250 for the Eagles. Eagles to Thad Crow. Sammy Brown, first NIL auto for us. I think I hit him the other day too. Going to Ranger Stranger. Looks like an auto right here on top of the stick too. Kobe Bryant. When else did I hit a Kobe auto? Going to the Falcons for Jay Edmondson. Gonna throw eBay for a loop. AJ Brown, 40 out of 50 on the gold. Gold zone. Eagles getting a bunch of color here. Thad Crow. Devonta Smith out of 250. Raheem Sanders, 27 of 100 for the Chargers. Let's see, Chargers are going to Eric J. Moore. Shooter Sanders base. And Jamison Williams, cool. Lions. We're below. Couple Shadors there. Vinny Testaverde, numbered 172 of 250. Going to the Browns. Single Christian. Upside down here. Devin Neal, Saints, the scorecard. Jaden Higgins, Texans. Kyle. Going here, Ashton Genty, hot rookies, numbered at 88 of 100. Raiders to Joe Man. And 2 boxes down, 4 to go. Might, hey, let me just make a note on Pokemon real quick. I'm just doing my phone, it'll be fastest. Just gonna say that we'll be live on Pokemon as soon as we're done here. All right, perfect. Just posted that on here. So we'll have Bowman to follow. All right, next up. So the 100 Mason Graham, 56 of 100. Rashee Rice, look at this, like a stamp. 8 of 10, cool. It's the first one of those that I've seen. Chiefs. I'm going to go to Jason K on that one. So Bowers is still low serial number at 5, but we'll get this up here in the showcase. Trevor Etienne, it's kind of cool. Travis's younger brother. Panthers on that one. Going to Care Bear. Shooter base, Trey Amos. Going to Washington, T-Wag. Joe Cribbs, numbered 13 of 35 for the Bills, T-Wag. Yeah, a bunch of out of 50 and lower. Mostert's 208 of 250 for the Raiders. Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Buccaneers to John Stew. Neil Hunter at a 250, 204 of 250. We've had a couple people that I've overheard coming into the store. They would be like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that it was 25 score." They just assumed that it was more 24 products. But yeah, kind of fun first chase of the new class. Dylan Gabriel, cool. Browns going to Christian. Have a day, buddy. Nice ink there. Yeah, Christian hit a Pujols auto out of 10 out of a personal box earlier. Personal box of Donruss for 129. Bill Sims, 6 of 6, so just misses low serial number. It was tough to do when he had an end zone out of 6, and the low serial number is 5. Did not beat that, but 6 of 6. Lions to we're below. All right, 3 down, 3 to go. Carter, Giants. Intergalactic lenticular, cool. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Eagles to Thad Crow. A lot of cards are saying cool too. It's a fun rip. Put those lenticulars up there together. Feeling a big vet auto here. That is not a big vet auto. That's a rookie auto. Kyle McCord, also Eagles. Eagles crushing. Thad Crow, 29 bucks. Some ink, lenticular, a bunch of numbered stuff. Jerome Ford out of 250 Browns. Travis Hunter base. There's another Cam Ward. Peyton Wilson. Steelers on that. We're below. Mike Sainristil, 14 of 20 in the red zone. Manders to T-Wag. A little bit of a soft corner. Shedeur Sanders. Hawkinson, numbered out of 250. Hunter Costeem for the Broncos. Zach B. And Vikings are going to Tico on the Hawkinson. Buka, 20 of 250 Rams. Tugboats. Burning Stool, the scorecard for the Chiefs. Teteroa McMillan. Yeah. Gonna go to the Panthers. Panthers to Care Bear 101. Sweet. We'll go ahead and swap that into the mitts. What do I bump? It's the Riley Leonard. Good stuff for the Panthers. Couple nice rookie autos. Let's have a row in the mid there. Somebody grab paper and Bowman too. Sweet. It's all full on that. Great fills on everything today. You never really know on holiday weekends if there'll be a lot of people hanging out or everyone's going to be busy doing stuff. But I feel like 4th falls on a good day this year on Friday. People are just hanging out, relaxing, watching some breaks today. It's perfect. So the store's been super busy. It's actually been kind of slow the last like hour or two, but crazy this morning how busy it was. It's packed in here. Brady Cook, Jets. Jets quarterback is usually not a good combo. Jets to Ranger Stranger. The Vikings parallel Justin Jefferson. 249 of 250 is there's a new high serial number. Reclaims this spot up there. Vikings to Tico. Cameron Williams, another one for the Eagles. That Crow. Dicker the Kicker. Also numbered 6 of 6. What in the world? He doesn't kick touchdowns, he kicks field goals. Should be a 3. Uprights out of 3. Yellow parallel. Chargers going to Eric J. Moore. Jahdae Barron, numbered 98 of 100. Broncos to Zach B. Dave Krieg for the Seahawks. Little throwback auto. Seahawks to Werbelow. Blake Neighbors, 11 of 250. One of the Giants for Werbelow. Isaiah Bond scorecard. Gold Blake Corum auto, numbered 17 of 50. Rams on that one. Going to go to the tugboats. Good stuff. Keep them coming. Jalen Milrow at a 100 for the Seahawks. Werbelow. A good one. Dak scorecard. It's a Flower scorecard. A.J. Brown, 57 of 250 for the Eagles. Seriously, the Eagles are going to have just a pile of stuff from this break. Going to Thad Crow. Oh, oh baby, Arch Manning on the NIL auto. That is a big card there. Woo! Jets / NIL going to Ranger Stranger. Dang. That's awesome. So just our second NIL. I had 3 last time I did a half case, like every other box. Oof. One left, and then we'll rip a couple Pokemon boxes quick. 8 left in that Inception Series 2 Mixer PYT. We're going to have 530. That's the next to open one. Did tease another one of those for tonight, too, since they feel so good. Yeah, there's 2 $49 teams. Everything else that's left is less than that, so it's a great fill. Tyler Show, one of the Saints on the scorecard. Curtis Rourke, Hoosiers. Going to the Niners here for T-Wag. Harold Fannin Jr. to 100 for the Browns. There's old school ink, black and white photo. Ken Houston. Playing for the Houston Oilers. Going to the Titans here for Cooper 312. It's kind of awesome. Genty and get that up there. Shooter in there. Trent Green scorecard. Cam Ward base, followed by Charbonnet Inc. Seahawks. Seahawks to where below. And last little stack here, got some more gold. Ryan Hampton, numbered to 50. A gold zone for the Chargers. Eric J. Moore. And Jack Beck. Going to the Raiders as our final auto. Raiders to Joe Man. Still a lot of good stuff in here. A fun rip. Will Anderson Jr. at a 250 in the blue. Texans to Kyle. And that is going to do it here for us. So let's do a quick recap, and then time for some Pokemon. All right, scorecards. We got Show, Bond, Burning Stool, Carter, Neal, and Loveland for rookies. And then not as much Cam Ward stuff in this one. The last pick I did had a bunch of inserts, but just the 3 base here for him. I just sleeved up. Ton of numbered stuff. We've got Will Anderson Jr., Marion Hampton to 50, Genty 100, Fannin, AJ Brown, Miller Road 100, Rashee Rice to 10, Malik Neighbors, Barron, Dicker to 6, Josh Allen, Buka, Hawkinson, Sainterstall to 20, Jerome Ford, Billy Sims out of 6, Maffa to 50, Danielle Hunter, Raheem Mostert, Joe Cribbs, Mason Graham, Justin Jefferson, Isaiah Bond to 35, Raheem Sanders 100, Testaverde 250, Devonta Smith, AJ Brown to 50, Jalen Hurts, and Calcaterra. A bunch of Eagles in there. That's crazy. All right, and then autos here. I think these are all base. I think all the number ones are up in the showcase, but Jack Beck, Charbonnet, Rourke, Krieg, Williams, Leonard, Esteem, Peyton Wilson, Kyle McCord, McMillan, Trey Amos, Trevor Etienne, Higgins, Jameson Williams, Kobe Bryant, and Lenore. Showcase here, I've got Ken Houston for the Titans, so say Oilers, Cooper 312, Dylan Gabriel, Browns, going to Christian. Got a couple lenticulars, Saquon for the Eagles and Thad Crow, and then Jamar Chase, Bengals, going to Felty. Tedero McMillan for the Panthers, Care Bear, Scatabo for the Giants, and Werbelo. Gold, Blake Coromato out of 50 for the Rams. From the Tugboats, high serial number, Justin Jefferson, 249 of 250, Vikings to Tico. Low serial number, 5 of 35, Brock Bowers for the Raiders, Joe Man. And then in the midst, I've got the Jets/NIL spot for Ranger Stranger. 2 Jets autos. We got Altoon and Brady Cook. But Sammy Brown and Arch Manning was the headliner for that NIL spot. So that's a huge card. Pop that up there. Let's get our points in. All right, so Ranger Stranger, and then low serial is Joe Man. And Tico. All right, over the desktop real quick. Here is our look at your standings. I don't think anybody at the top here scored points in this one, but if you want to check out leaderboard, click the link right there. Again, top 3 each week win break credit, top 10 for the overall road trip win break credit. So I won't keep you waiting any longer. I'll get started with Pokemon.